Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back and have a good day, my esteemed students, and welcome again to the second part of lesson number 12. This lesson has the title of Predicting Content and Listening for Gist. In the previous lesson, we talked about the jobs of some people like a doctor, an engineer, secretary, and a student. And in this part, the second part of this lesson, let's go on talking about something else, and let's do practice number D. Practice number D in this session, in this class, says, why is English important for you? Make notes in your notebook. Then compare your ideas in pairs. So here we have to answer to this question, why English is important for you. And in the previous lesson we had noticed that English is important for some people because they need it to communicate. In other occasions, some other people want to learn English to work, to have a very good job. And others, they want to learn English because they need English in their studies, and so on. Now, I want to ask you, my students, this question. Why is English important for you as a student? Here we have the answer. Imagine if people didn't study English. How would people be speaking and learning today? In order to sound educated and literate people need to thoroughly study English. It's also heavily needed in the business world, as well as your own private world. English also teaches you to communicate and process things more accurately. If we didn't have a set English language, communicating would be extremely difficult. If we didn't have a set English language, communicating would be extremely difficult. The main reason to study English is to sound educated and to be educated and literate. In order to advance in the professional world, you must have proper English and good speech. For example, although President George W. Bush is an extremely smart and important person, he at times lacks public speaking abilities. This has been a detriment to him and a big reason why people may not favor him. Whereas President Bill Clinton spoke very well and was very popular with the people because he was able to properly connect with the public. This ties in the reason for why studying English thoroughly is important in the business world. In order to obtain a good career, an advancement as well as respect from your peers, you have to be literate and well educated, especially in English. An additional reason for studying English is for communication. You're much more accepted in the world if you portray yourself better. People will think of you in a better way and you will have a better chance of being accepted. you will most likely also have more opportunities in life. In conclusion, there are many reasons as to why studying English is important. One is being that you sound more educated and literate. Two is to communicate properly with others. And three, because it's important for career advancement and respect in the business world. Learning English never ends. There is the English dictionary that has so many words in it that most people have never even utilized or heard. Learning to properly use one new word each week is a great way to continually learn to utilize the English language. Now, this is the most important thing I think my students behind the reasons for learning English. Now let's do practice number E. Read about diphthongs, then listen and repeat. Two vowel sounds together are called a diphthong. Here are some examples with their phonetic symbols. Number 1. A. We have two examples. Able. Date. Number 2. Ow. We have out. Now. Number 3. India. Here. What about number 4? I. We have why and time. So here we have these words. I will repeat them again. Number 1, able, date. 2, out, now. 3, India, here. Number 4, why and time. And here we have some other answers, possible answers. Create, table, wait. Shout, cow, brown. Near, appear, fear. Tie, lime, and crime. Let's do practice number F, the last one. Listen, which 4 words contain diphthongs? Circle them. We have 6 words. 4 of them contain diphthongs, and the rest don't contain diphthongs. We have really, read, found, wait, sit, and write. So the 4 words contain diphthongs are really, found, wait, or. And finally we have write. And after doing this exercise number F, we can end up this lesson, or this part of lesson number 12. Thank you very much, my students, for listening to me, and see you later.